And this one is a competitive game where each player is going to have a hand of 7 cards at the start of the game, and then the game plays over a series of turns with the active player drawing an event from the event deck. These cards will have some flavor text on them, but they'll also have a multiplier that will increase the value of whichever card players decide to play that round if the active player decides to enact this card. The active player is going to be reading this card out to all the other players, and then everyone at the table is going to be choosing one of their cards to put face down in front of them, and then everyone's going to be simultaneously revealing their cards, and the points are going to be calculated according to the combination of the card as well as the event card. But you do want to use your cards carefully here because all the cards that were used in a round are then discarded. You might also want to keep an eye on what cards the active player still has in their possession, because that will give you some idea whether or not they want to enact this event card or not, because if they don't enact it, you're not going to be getting that multiplier. But the rounds continue like this for 7 rounds as the players are using up all their cards, and then once all those cards are used up, you're going to be taking the total final score and comparing them, and then whichever player has the highest, they're going to be able to add a character into their kingdom. The way this works is that the character you get to add is going to be the character card that you played on the final round. This means on all future rounds, you don't want your final card to be one of the characters that you've already added to your kingdom. Of course, this also does give additional information to the other players because they know which cards you don't want to keep for your final round if you already do have some of these characters already. The first player that completes their kingdom wins the game, and if you do want to check this one out, I will have it linked down below.